Tragedy at Stockton birthday party. 4 dead, many more wounded. On the evening of Saturday, November 29, 2025, a shooting erupted at a family gathering held in a banquet hall on the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue in Stockton, California. According to reports from the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, SJCSO, at least 4 people were killed and 10 others wounded. The victims included both children and adults. Among those wounded, and in some accounts potentially among the dead, were minors, including children as young as 9 years old. Shortly before 6 p.m., deputies responded to 911 calls reporting gunfire at the banquet hall near a Dairy Queen and other local businesses. When officers arrived, scenes of panic, bleeding victims, and a chaotic crowd greeted them. Some victims were found inside the banquet hall, others in the parking lot. Multiple ambulances and law enforcement units descended on the scene. Several victims were transported to nearby hospitals. Some others arrived on their own. As of the latest confirmations, nobody has been publicly identified, and details about their conditions remain scarce. Authorities have described the incident as a possible targeted attack, though no suspect has been publicly named or captured yet. The SJCSO is reportedly pursuing leads and urged anyone with information or surveillance footage to come forward. Reactions and community horror. Local officials and community leaders expressed deep sorrow and condemnation in the wake of the violence. Jason Lee, vice mayor of Stockton, called it a mass shooting at a child's birthday party, writing that an ice cream shop should never be a place where families fear for their lives. His words echoed the shock and grief felt throughout Stockton, a city still recovering from previous instances of gun violence earlier this year. As the investigation continues, many in Stockton are left grappling with anger, fear, grief, and a renewed urgency for public safety. Context: Stockton's ongoing struggle with gun violence. This tragedy is not isolated. Earlier in 2025, Stockton had already seen multiple shootings. For example, a July incident at a local gym left 1 dead and another wounded, and an April shooting injured 6 men in the south part of the city. Community efforts, law enforcement resources, and public awareness have repeatedly been challenged by recurring incidents, raising serious questions about the cycle of violence, prevention strategies, and support for affected families. What remains unknown, and what's next? At this writing, no suspect has been publicly named or taken into custody. Investigations are ongoing. Motive remains unclear. Authorities have described the shooting as possibly targeted, but no formal explanation has been released. Official information about victim identities, ages, and medical conditions has not yet been shared. Community members and law enforcement officials alike have urged anyone with knowledge, whether through surveillance footage, witness statements, or other relevant evidence, to come forward to help piece together what happened. Why this matters. This shooting, at a gathering meant to be joyful, among family and friends, underscores the fragility of public safety and the unpredictable devastation unleashed by gun violence. When children, families, and community celebrations become targets, the impact goes far beyond statistics. It reverberates emotionally, socially, and psychologically through neighborhoods. For Stockton, the incident is a stark reminder of ongoing challenges. For communities across the U.S.,